everything to me.
Pretty darn good take.
That's the real power of the orchestra, and I think that's why I think it will never disappear. Certainly it's been transformed, and it will continue to be transformed, but I think at the heart, it's kind of the most human element and the most emotional element we have.
Let's go from 20 to the end of 48.
This film has a lot of music. It's an action film, it's a tent-pole movie, so they tend to be more wall-to-wall. You know, Jack Reacher had about 60 minutes of music. This has about 110.
You do see the billboards up before you finish doing the film. You drive past it thinking, but the music's not written yet.
The scary thing is going down in the subway in New York, and I'm halfway done and seeing your name on the poster and saying, oh, God, you know, I have a long way to go in 2.5 weeks.
The more expensive the movies get, you know, I mean, they do let you know this. You know, the occasional, you know, hint gets dropped by the studio that, you know, everything is riding on this and you better, you know, whatever. So this is not necessarily inspirational, it's just terrifying.
The complexity of putting these things together is immense now, and the pressure is immense. Our studio, we're rolling close to $500 million roll every time we take out a single movie. Do you know how much you have to make? Every movie you're making has to be in the top 20 of all-time box office. It's insane. I just think the complexity of the business overall has brought a complexity to the art form.
On the movie Armageddon, which I did, I literally got a clock from Jerry Bruckheimer with a countdown clock, counting down to the day we finish. And that was in front of me at all times. Deadlines can be terrifying.
The schedule on this film is so accelerated, it's on a whole other level of professionality. It's been about 6 hours so far. We've got another 3 hours to go.
How do we do this? I guess what, 6 clicks into bar 29.
Yeah, you should go up a half step, I think.
This kind of situation is so expensive and so hard to organize. But there's always more than one way to solve a problem. And you can solve this problem by changing the music at this cut, or you can solve it by changing the music at that cut.
Great.
As filmmaking styles have changed, film music itself has changed. And as filmmakers have realized that over the decades, they've asked for different things and gotten different things.
What happened in 1978, 79, somebody flipped on a synthesizer. When the synth came in, actually, punk also happened. And you have this incredible new extroverted musical intelligence going on.
Why don't people understand my intentions?
Danny Elfman. He was a performer. You know, Tim Burton. One day he gets to make a movie. Who's he gonna have score it? Hey, how about his favorite band? Yeah, I love Oingo Boingo. Who's in Oingo Boingo? Who's really the principal songwriter? Who's really doing what oh, it's this guy Danny Elfman. Bingo bango.
I was starting to write weird but elaborate compositions. I wrote a thing called the Oingo Boingo Piano Concerto No. 1.5. Without having written that, I never would have taken Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Since he was a kid, more or less just a really curious person who's been amusing himself. You know, at first it was, you know, just the antics of Oingo Boingo, and then the whole Tim Burton, Pee-wee.
There's nothing bland about Danny.
Thanks a lot, dude.
Danny is the composer who grabs you by the collar during the main title of a movie and says, I'm about to take you into a world, and here's what it's about.
Danny's biggest strength is, I think he comes up with the most amazing little short musical ideas that then become big musical ideas.
When he fully exploded with Batman, everyone's mind was blown.
Batman, it was like there was only one template, John Williams, and we didn't want to do that. Again, I had nothing to go on. There was no model of what kind of chords, how do you do like a darker score that's still fun and has energy. And I realized what I tried to learn from Bernard Herrmann years earlier, which is there's only one rule. There are no rules.
He can broach the big orchestral world with the very uber contemporary world, and he does it really seamlessly. You can hear his sound, his personality.